Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing another video. Now today's video is kind of like the last theory video before the Next Step Season 8 comes out. It's not very long now. It will be tomorrow when this comes out, so very exciting, not long now. But I just wanted to do one last theory video with the latest information we've got. So over the past few days, we've had a few more little hints and a few more little photos. But first of all, I wanted to thank the Next Step Latin America for sending me the copies of these photos, and they've said I can use them in this video. Thank you again for sending them, because it kind of gives me an insight into what we may see in the first few episodes. So I'm going to put the photos up when I'm speaking about them, and I'm just going to kind of let you know what I think. This is kind of like the final piece to the puzzle almost. This is the final clue we're going to get now. So starting with the Summer and Rochelle photo. So in this one, Summer's in the background and Rochelle is slightly in front of her. So we see Summer quite emotional in the background, and my first thought is perhaps she's leaving. So from the trailer, we kind of saw that Summer is quite stressed out to do with the A Troop and B Troop drama. So I'm kind of thinking she's probably going to leave because of that. So perhaps there's an A Troop meeting and she's not really sure where her heart is or something. And anyway, that's when she decides she's going to leave, something like that. So that's kind of my theory for the first photo. Now, the second photo is of Rochelle and Chad. And from what we know, Rochelle and Chad seem to have a lot of scenes together in the first few episodes from what we can see. So I believe that Chad is going to come back for some apparent reason, and Rochelle's going to be showing him round. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this picture, that they've just been reunited and that Rochelle's showing him round. So there's nothing really, nothing's really established there. Or the other thing that I thought, perhaps Chad is giving Rochelle the offer. I've done a theory video specifically on that, and I kind of thought that Chad's going to come back and see Rochelle's dancing, offer her the solo contract, something like that. So it could be either one, so it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. Now the next photo is my favourite one because it includes Michelle, the true original herself. So this one is of Nick and Michelle in the office, and I think it's 99.9% something to do with the challenge, because Michelle's got a clipboard, Nick is ready, he seems to be kind of getting some advice from her, and it was just so funny because I think we've had like a similar scene in season 2 where Michelle's holding a clipboard before she goes out. So it was just nice to kind of see that repeated, because sometimes when storylines are repeated it isn't great, but for this storyline especially, I'm really excited to see it happen again. So I think that's definitely what's going on with that photo. So I'm guessing Michelle and Nick are going to be judging the challenge. So we'll have to see who they pick to be on the nationals team, and perhaps Rochelle as well, because she's dance captain. Because in season 2, Michelle and Emily helped judge with Kate and Phoebe, so perhaps Rochelle will help judge too, because Michelle and Emily got guaranteed spots on the team, so maybe Rochelle will have a guaranteed spot as well. So the final picture we got is one of Nick shaking Kenzie's hand. Now for me, this is the one that has confused me the most, because I have absolutely no idea why that's happening. There's only one thing in my head that I think it could be, but I think it's a bit of a stretch. So this is the one which I'm going to say don't assume it's going to happen, because it probably isn't. So the only thing I can think is that perhaps Kenzie leaves, because in the trailer we said that she said that she's thinking about moving on, and she doesn't really know what's next for her, something like that. I can't remember specifically what she said, and it looks similar to the photo that we got at the end of season 7 when Nick shaked Emily's hand. It has that similar vibe, and obviously in that scene we saw Emily tell Nick that she's leaving. So I'm wondering if perhaps we're going to get the same with Kenzie, but I just don't know why she'd leave. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But that's kind of the 4 photos which I wanted to talk about. I don't think we're probably going to get many more spoilers now. There has been a few clips posted. I think I've watched one of the spoiler things, like a few seconds of it, but I've not watched it properly. And then there was another one put out, and I think it has Kenzie in, because I haven't watched that at all. If that picture of Kenzie and Nick was in there, do not spoil it. I don't want to know. So I have tried to avoid the spoilers as much as I can, and I'm very excited to see the new episodes. So I think that's really all I can say about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the little exclusive pictures. Not long to wait now. 24 hours, so very exciting. And I will see you very soon for another video. Bye guys.